What up, peeps? Just waiting on Tony and Josh. Josh already let us know he's gonna be a couple minutes late, but we're gonna get this thing going in a minute. Part 2 of the Big Sean album. See what's popping with it, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Oh shit, somebody tried to come in. Chat. What's up, everybody? How you doing, man? Y'all come to tonight's show? Kev show tonight? Try to pull up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Go for a good time. Adjust the screen real quick. Get Big Sean on the live. I wish I could. Ashanti, what's going on from the UK? I see you. Yeah, the album was too long last week. RKF. It was like 21. It's 21 tracks on the joint, so we did 10 last week. We're gonna try to do 11, knock it out. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. I try not to listen to the second half of the album, just so I can wait, not be influenced on this one. So we gonna see. But I think Conway released another album today too. So looking forward to that one. I'm gonna listen to that one a little bit after we finish this up right here. Okay, Tony Baker pulling up. Boom. Look at me, look at me. I was listening to that that Freddie Gibbs just a minute ago. That shit still got some burners on it. That Nas might be my favorite albums released this year. And Nas was fire. So was that Freddie Gibbs.
I'm in here.
What I do?
Grab my headphones real quick.
Stephen O'Con was popping off. Hippie Goes was popping off. I don't know if Jennifer is here. Jennifer Rivas, she's the other member of the More Mods. They'll be holding it down. What's up, Justice? What's up, Jam Pat? What's up, Ash Pash? What's up, RKF? What's up, Ashley Monique? Who else up in here? Dre Sean, the One Fire Rabbit, Anthony Morris, Corazy is in the building. Gorgeous is in the building. Janine, what's going on? It's good to see all y'all, man. Steady in the building. How can I buy tickets for tonight's show? You can go to Kev's page and you can find the link on Kev's page. It's all over his page. It's probably in his link too. And you can use anybody's promo code. I got a promo code, Mobster, MOBSTER. You get $3 off. Tony has a promo code. Tony, what's your promo code?
Tony.
You just use Tony, you get $3 off. So you get the tickets for 12 instead of 15. Yeah, man. Use those promo codes. Save your money.
Those promo codes.
Yeah. The One Fire Rabbit Day is going pretty good, man. I'm just chilling. Javon, I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. All right. By way of St. Louis, by way of LA now. But I still don't say that I'm from LA. People ask where you live. I say I live in LA, but I'm not from LA. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from St. Louis and East St. Louis. Don't ever get it twisted. Tony, when people ask where you from, what do you say? You say Chicago or New Mexico?
It depends on, I don't know, it just depends, really.
Yeah.
I might say both. I might just say one. Usually it's just Chicago because it's easier and I moved less when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
New Mexico, there's a lot of moving going on, so it's like,
All right. It's to hear sick. I'm not sick. Why do you ask it? Because I got a ginger ale? Is that why you asked? They said it's to hear sick like everybody else knows. You could just ask me. No, I'm not sick though.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Josh?
What's up, Josh?
Chilling, man. Friends, man. It's a good time.
It is, man. It is a good time. Yeah, so we're doing a second part of Big Sean's album, man. We did 10 tracks last time. We're doing the last 11 tracks right now. And we're gonna get this thing going, man. I wish we listen, if we didn't have to do this Big Sean, I wish
Oh, don't try to skate past.
Don't wash past that, man. Come on.
Wash the side.
I wish we were doing Conway's new album. He just dropped a new project, but we got to finish up this Big Sean. So just know that.
Big Sean. Yo, shout out to Big Sean for debuting at number 1, man. And Tekashi 6ix9ine did not.
I think people are finally over.
I'm happy about that, man.
Or Big Sean's label.
He did not. He did like 45,000. What did he do? He did something small, right?
I mean, it was like 50 to 60K on the stream with the stream thing. Like 30 to 40, I think, actual sales. I mean, he didn't have a bad debut. It was just but compared to what he'd been pumping up and what, it wasn't.
Yeah, y'all think this is the beginning of the decline for him?
I think so. I think people
who, Big Sean?
Yeah. No, for Tekashi.
I think his next, whatever he drops next, whatever his rollout is next, will be the indicator. Because people will have an off like album, a lot of sophomore albums. Not saying this is a sophomore album, but like it was a weird time to drop music anyway,
Yeah. Wait, was this his first album or his second?
No. I think I don't know actually what is his sophomore, because I know he'd be dropping music like that. Let me look it up.
I think for this one, the hype surrounding it and the songs he put out before it and the rollout and this was the time for him to do huge numbers.
Yeah.
While he had all the fanfare and the controversy if he don't do numbers on this one, the next one's gonna be even less.
Oh no, the first album was Dummy Boy.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like he should have waited. He should have been quieter and not just put something out right away. Something that he could have at least not that I'm for his music at all, but I feel like if he would have spent time and put something, I didn't even hear the album, but I feel like some kind of body of work that wasn't just quickly done. I don't know if these were old songs that he just had in the tuck when he was away. But yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like he'll have a song that pops again in the next year or so. But he's definitely not going to be a legacy artist by any means.
Yeah.
I hope it's the decline.
Yeah, it is what it is. Looks like it is time to get started, man. Let's just jump right into it, man. We're gonna get back on this Big Sean album. Last track we listened to was the Guard Your Heart. That was a joint with Anderson .Paak, and I think we are on Respected. This is track number 11. This is with Big Sean, Hit Boy, and Young Thug, and we're gonna get started on this joint in 3, 2, 1. What up, though?
We listened to Respected, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to make sure I was on the right song.
Wait, what song were you just listening to? Oh, Respect It. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we was listening to.
Okay.
What y'all think, man?
It was cool. It was a nice vibe. The flow was right. Nice little cruise music.
It was
Yeah.
a Thug record.
You say what?
It was definitely a Thug record that Big Sean hopped on. That's what it sounded like. Because it was cool. I feel like the best part of the song was Young Thug. I don't know, man. Something about Big Sean just still rapping about like, I'm consistent, respect me. Like, bro, we know you can rap. Like, no one's arguing that. I don't know.
You know cool. What it is, Josh? I was listening to him. You know, like it was cool. It was a little bob. I had my head bobbing a little bit, but I didn't get hype about it. Not even hype about it. I didn't feel anything really until that last like 30, 40 seconds when he came back in and started rapping. Like his rapid flow is like the only time when we get away from his monotone voice. That's what it really is. Like his voice doesn't emit like any type of enthusiasm, except when he's doing like the little rapid flow. And that's when I was like, okay, cool. But it shouldn't just be that. Like the song should like, I don't know, man. I just be feeling like it's very lackluster, the energy. We know he can rap. I think that's why Sean will always be consistent. People will always like give his albums a listen, but going back to it, I think we all agree that there's nothing that pulls us back to the album.
Yeah. This is one of those tracks was like, yeah, it was cool. It was a cool listen, but I ain't dying to get back to it. And I did like that last like 30 seconds. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And yeah, man. I was just along for the ride, but nothing stuck.
Yeah. If I had to give this on something out of 5, I'd probably be somewhere around 3.2.
I give it 3.5 just for the. I'm a Young Thug fan.
Yeah, I dig it.
And I really liked him on this song. I'm gonna give this a hard Blue Chew full mast 3.5.
I'm gonna give it a sturdy, solid 3.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, there it is, man. Let's just jump right into the next track, and then we're gonna take some of the ratings from the chat. But we just want to make sure we stay on time. I'm gonna let somebody else announce this track because if I say it wrong,
I don't even
hey time, all in the chat. Like y'all pronounce every word correctly. So I'm gonna just.
I hope somebody clips you saying "Hey Tom" 9 times and puts it in between the next compilation. Next up, we got Lithuania by Big Sean featuring Travis Scott. We're gonna get that one started in 3, 2, 1.
So what you guys think?
First of all, I know Travis Scott is huge, but I can't differentiate him from so many other artists that sound like that. Like it takes me away. I wouldn't even be able to point him out in a lineup visually either. But like he just sounds like too many other people to me. And I don't know if they sound like him or I don't know who sounds like who. But it just but I will say that the song sounded good. The production on the song was the main thing. I like the production. I like the vibe of it. It was some good vocal play arounds in there, what they were doing with the mechanics of it, which I dug. But I'm just like, I'm tired of the voice modification, man. It's like, can we just use your regular voice? I like Big Sean on that track. It was cool. It was a nice little vibe. It stood out more than the track before it. But I'm not in love with it. But it was cool, you know.
Go ahead, Josh.
I mean, honestly, it was okay. Like, I didn't even love Travis's aspect to that song too. I felt like they were trying to mold something into one instead of picking one or the other. But I feel like that's been kind of something consistent in this album in general, that Big Sean's trying to experiment with like that type of energy with like bringing on these big artists. Cause you go from Young Thug straight to a Travis Scott record. It's not an easy transition, number one. Number two, Travis, I felt like it was kind of just like, here, take this. I'm kind of like, nothing really stuck out to me equally other than Sean's second verse. I kind of like how he switched up his little pocket and flow. Kind of like in the last song where he kind of changed his tone a little bit too. But I mean, again, this is them talking. I mean, they're flexing up where they've been and their lavishness. Like I'm not engaged, you know, like I'm not. It's cool. It was a cool little vibe, but I mean, I feel like Big Sean is past that point where like just talking about this over and over is gonna get him to like a legacy artist status, you know?
Yeah. It didn't move me. I am a Travis fan. I love the ad libs. I feel like that's one of the best things on the track is the ad libs. And that's what everybody really wants from Travis, that those ad libs. But it didn't move me at all. And I know this is one of the lead singles off the album too. When I heard it, I was like, yep, sounds like a single, but it still ain't really doing for me. I'm not a fan of everybody, Tony. I've been a fan of Travis Scott. All right. Been a fan.
You're a fan of everybody.
Shut up, Tony. I'm not a fan of everybody. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it feels like Big Sean has hit a wall creatively, because none of these songs are really pulling me back the way the mixtapes did and the last album did. It's just not an album that I would download and have on my phone. Every now and then I might want to hear one song thus far, maybe just the Anderson .Paak song. And the second track, I still remember that was fire, but I still would be around a 3.2 for this one.
Yeah, I'd probably give it like a 3.2, 3.3. I'll give it a 3.3. I liked it better than the track before, just because I really like that production. Like, if I just heard like the instrumental, I'd be like, yeah, it's a nice little vibe in the background. But yeah, man, it's just there. It's just like, all right, you know. Yeah. And Lucky Me, I've come back to Lucky Me several times this week. That's the second track on this album. And the Anderson .Paak joint. I only come back to those two and then I dip again. But man.
What about you, Josh? Man. What you giving it?
I want to give it probably like a 3.3, man. Honestly, like I don't even. The last joint, like I at least would probably run Thug's verse back with that 3.5. But yeah, man, this one it was just there, you know.
Yeah, I feel you. Gorgeous gave it a 3.2. Janine gave it a 3. Fun Size gave it a 3.5. Ricky Fame TV gave it a 4.5. Dre gave it a 4.5. Drewby gave it a 3.0, a 3.01. Cheyenne gave it a 2.5. Stephen O'Con gave it a 3.4. 4. Yeah, I think that's about it. Fun Size gave it a 3.5. So yeah, let's move on to the next track, man. This one is Full Circle by Big Sean featuring Key Wayne and Diddy. And we're gonna get started on this one in 3, 2, 1. I'm not mad at that one.
I'm not mad at that either, man.
Yo, I like that one.
As soon as the beat came, I was like, I'm talking about we were 10 seconds in, and I was like, oh, I like this beat. Like immediately, the beat grabbed me.
I like that.
Those are the records that I'm expecting, or like I want to expect more of, I should say. Like, give me some moments of growth, man. Like, you don't got, like, you made money already, bro. We know you've been on tour. We know you've been everywhere. We know you're wifed up with Janae and her freaky side. Like, we know. She says it. But I also, like, I feel the play. Like, I feel like it's more of a business call. Like, yo, let's go for these big features. Let's get these placements to go number one. And that's where I feel like it's like a double-edged sword. Yes, he debuted number one, but like, there's
Is it gonna stay there? Is it still gonna be charting next week?
Yeah, that's also a good. That's a great thing to think about. Like, I didn't even.
This track, Josh, I agree with you 100%. You know, it's something about comics who go on stage, tell a story, or do their set, and they leave, and you feel like you know something about them. All the big comics from the 90s, we talked about this on Zooming with the Homies last night. All the comics from the 90s that had like storytelling jokes or left you with something when they got off the stage, all of them got shows based around their set or around their life. this is one of those songs where we got more about his life, like how we did on the first track and on the second track when he was talking about the heart disease and, you know, Western medicine and how he just needed, what did they give him? His mom took him to a holistic doctor and all of that type of stuff. That's what we want to hear from artists after you've been in the game for 5 to 10 years. Like, we get that we got to have some songs that's just about the flash and about where you been and stunting on niggas, but we also want to hear about who you are as a person. That's how people feel like they connect with you. And a lot of this album, I feel like we haven't been able to connect with, but this is one of those tracks where you see the growth. He talked about when Ye first dropped his album, he was in the 10th grade and he went from bagging up Ye to backing up Ye on the track. Like, that's the type of shit we want to hear, bro. Like, that was great. Yeah, that was a good bar.
And like, I also see, like, I feel like I get what they're doing. They're trying to make songs on this album like a little bit for everybody, you know. And I think it's tough to, I don't know if it's tough to appreciate. Like, it kind of just depends on what you want from this album. Like, do you want a solid body of work on those self-reflective pieces? Then there are those moments, but there's also like, yo, we want to try and like tap into a different demo that you wouldn't normally hear Big Sean on in that too. So I almost can see like both sides to that. But yeah, I appreciated the song though. Tone, what say ye?
I really like this song. The beat, it just didn't sound like everything else that's on the radio right now. So I was like, yo, the production was fire. I like the flow over it, of course. Diddy didn't mess up the track. Like, I was scared. I was like, Diddy, ugh, you know.
Yeah, bro. When I saw that, I was like,
man, I was like, why, man? Just be rich and stay off tracks. You know, just be wealthy, dog. But this is easily a standout track. I'm gonna come back to it.
Yes.
I'm definitely coming back to it. I'm looking forward to listening to it again.
As a
I'm giving it a 4.2.
Yeah, I was, you know what, Tone, that's so crazy. I was thinking 4, and I was like, they're gonna be like, oh, that's too high, but I didn't care. I was still gonna go 4 on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when I see Diddy on the track, I think of that song with him and Game standing on Ferraris, and Diddy was like, get off my car, nigga. Get off my motherfucking Ferrari, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Gang came through and dropped me off a red fucking Ferrari, and then he's standing on top of them. That's what I think every time I see his name on the track, and I just be like, nigga, I don't want to hear that on this track. But he actually didn't do that. So yeah, I'm sticking with that 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Jenny Zombie gave it a 4.3. Janine gave it a 2.5. MBR Tiger gave it a 4.2. Truly Bianca gave it a 4. Coco gave it a 3.8. Ash Pass gave it a 3.6. Russell Wren gave it a 3.52. Ashanti gave it a 4. And Gertrude gave it a 3.7. Cheyenne gave it a 4. And Dre Cisco Kid gave it a 2.2. All right, well, let's keep it moving, man. We're going to get into this next track. It's called Time In, and this one is 28. I guess this is Janae and Sean on this track, right? Because that's the name of that group?
Yeah.
All right. So the next track is called Time In, and we're going to get this one started in 3, 2, 1.
Why is he doing too much, man? It was a little vibe. I was vibing with it for a second. When he tried to hit the little run, I was like, that's not your pocket, man. Just let Janae get off, man.
Bro, why would you have her on a song and not have her do that part?
Why are you trying to harmonize with Janae? There's nothing there.
The beat was solid. I was rocking. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be.
Vibe.
It took a little long to get there in the beginning.
Yeah,
It was like, man, these opening credits. Jesus, this 10 minutes of opening credits.
The opening
all
credits
saying the same thing. I want to
long,
put the
man.
time in. Okay, we get it.
And they kept saying it. They kept saying it.
Except for when he talked about wanting to put the tip in. Sir, how old are you?
The tip in, man. Just let me put the tip in. That was desperate measures, man. To any guy that has ever uttered that, and I'm guilty of it too. The tip in, desperate measures.
Oh man.
Just let me get like two pumps. Just
Two
the
premium
tip.
pumps.
We've all been there as guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see how I feel real quick.
Yeah, right. just the tip, man. Come on, man. But the track was boring, man. And y'all know I'm a huge Janae fan, but I was just like, this track was boring. Boring.
Man, I was disappointed more than anything, bro.
Man, I was like,
I was locked in, and then I was just like, wait a minute, how long have I been locked in on just this beat? Oh, there they go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rate it and just go to the nenext song. We're gonna take ratings on the next one because I'm looking at everybody's line. Nobody's really rating this over 2. Like, no, I'm seeing 0.1.
I wanted the 2088 track 1. to be good, bro. I did. I wanted it to be good so bad. I was looking forward to it.
1.6. I see a couple 2.7s and 1.3. I see a 2.6. 0.9. Somebody gave it a 1. Let's just rate this one, guys. And you know what? Because this isn't Shine, this is 2088. Rate it how you really want to rate it.
Oh, that's all I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, Tone. Shut up.
I'm going
1.5, bro.
Me too.
Ooh.
1.5, man.
I'm gonna give it a 2 for the sake of the beat, because the beat was hard.
The beat is why I got a 1.5.
I really like the beat, to be honest with you.
Janae did her thing. It's just, it wasn't a joint venture. This was not a JV orchestrated event between the two parties.
Yeah.
I feel like Janae did it, submitted her track, did all she needed to do, started working on something else in the studio, because I'm hoping she was there at least.
I think she thought that it wasn't finished. And she was like, all right, I'm going to come back to this one. And then she looked up. You put that on the album, Sean?
You put out the record?
Let's go with the next one. This one is, I think this one is just a story by Erykah Badu. Do y'all want to hear this or?
Let's skip it.
All right. Hold on. Let me just check and make sure it is just.
Man, that was a tough one, man. I
yeah, that was just a story. Let's skip that one. Let's go to Feed is the next track. And we're gonna get this one started in 3, 2, 1. Pull the Wale on me.
Huh?
Pull the Wale on me. Pull the
You hate the poetry
motherfucking
at the
Wale
end?
on me, man.
Gave you
Pull
that
the
spoken word.
motherfucking Wale on me, man. Somebody said something in the comment. Anthony Morris Jr. said Tyler the Creator needed to be on this one. You know what, Anthony? When his voice did that little trail off deep thing, that's the same thing I thought. I was like, oh, Tyler would be dope on this track. He really would have got off on that track. I think this track was dope because when he was rapping, it wasn't a whole lot going on in the background. So you were actually able to hear what he was saying, and he was saying some shit on this one. It was a good track. I would listen to it again, but it's not something that I'm going to actively seek out to listen to a lot. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was solid, minimal on the production tip. But I liked it. I like some of the bars he laid out. I was like, all right, yeah. So I was like, okay. I'll probably come back to this one. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Yeah.
Get that a robust, solid, firm, consistent 3.5.
I would have gave it a 3.5, but that talking at the end drops to a 3.2.
You giving it a what now?
3.2.
Ah, you got to knock off the 0.3, huh?
Snap, man. You know, the talking at the end, like I get it. It was like he's speaking on purpose, which I'm not mad at, you know, but there were two talking pieces at the end. I like the little, I don't know if it was I don't know what that quote was from, but I like the beat. The dude Teddy Walton, who also produced Love for Kendrick, he did this one. Or he helped on Love. He wasn't the only. I think he worked with Dahi. But anyway, I was a fan of the beat. I liked the simplicity. I like this track. It was cool. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Cool. Coming from the chat, Stephen Ocon gave it a 3.4. Amit gave it a 3.5. Sweetie Band gave it a 3.2. MBR Tiger gave it a 4.10. I mean 4.1. No, 4.10. That's a 5, ain't it, bro? Like I don't know.
4.10.
Yeah.
That's like a 4.10.
That's like a 4.1. Anyway, yeah. Ashpash gave it a 3. PSN Kamada Nadi gave it a 3.4. Stephanie Jenkins gave it a 4. King Manny gave it a 4 for sure. Coco gave it a 3.6. Cheyenne gave it a 3. And Janine Johnson gave it a -0. Somebody just called me a tough grader. Janine Johnson gives no passes. Do you understand me? I'm always looking at her stuff. She'd be like, nah.
That's ridiculous.
She's Tony Baker on dad jokes. She don't do anything, man. Anything. Jenny Zombie gave it a 3.7. JLR Music SCL gave it a 3.5. All right, let's move on to the next track. It's called The Baddest. We're going to get started on this joint in 3, 2,
I think it needed more horns.
I'm not mad at the Simon Says type vibe of that track.
It needed some cowbell. It's provocative.
More
It's
cowbell.
No ID.
That was no ID. Bum, 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 bum. It reminds
tell you
me of
what,
Simon Says. So,
I kind of rock with it only because it's so different. Like he took a chance on that one, and I feel like he did the best that he could do with that song. And I wasn't mad at it. I don't know. I don't know if it's like my overall feeling towards the album that is like weighing heavily on the songs and my rating. But I wasn't mad at that one. I thought it was different. But it took me a minute to see if I like it. It was so different. It was like, do I like this? I literally had to ask myself. I saw somebody said that in the comments too. It was like, I don't know if I like this. But I don't know. I like it. I thought the flow was legit on that one. It was he did like 3 different flows on that one. And the breakdown and the switch when he went into the second floor was kind of crazy. And then when they stopped the track and he was rapping over the break, that was dope as well. So overall, I like this track.
I like it too. It was different. It stood out in this album. It didn't sound like every other track we hear on the radio now.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I like this. It put me immediately in the mindset of Simon Says, which is a song I really like. So yeah, and it's gonna stick with me. Like it's sticking with me right now, way more than most of the other tracks we've listened to on this album. So and you know his flow is always gonna be on point. So I liked it. I'm gonna give it like a 3, probably a 3.5.
I think this was the first beat where Sean actually like met with it in the sense of like you got like the beat was heavy and hype. You know, it was a very anthem-y type, and like drums were hard. I feel like Sean got off on this. It was cool. I don't know. It was tough to get into. It was tough to keep my focus towards the end though, because I feel like the beat didn't go anywhere else. But outside of a little breakdown and stuff. But like, I'll probably give this one like a 3.7.
Okay.
I'm right there at the 3.8, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm right there at the 3.8. So PSN gave it a 3.8, just like me. MBR Tiger gave it a 3.5. African Scientist gave it a 4.0. Amit gave it a 4.4. King of Chains gave it a 3. Gorgeous gave it a 4. Leticia gave it a 3.5. Cheyenne gave it a 4. Michaela gave it a 3.5. Uniquely Nick gave it a 4. Stephen O'Connor gave it a 3.9. And Christopher Branch gave it a 3. So it's kind of all over the place with that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Wait, what's this? Ash Pass gave it a 4.995. That was almost a 5 for her. Okay. I think that's the highest I saw. Somebody gave it a 4.995.
You might as well just give
Shanti gave it 3.6. Stephanie Jenkins gave it a 3. So, all right. Cole gave it a 3.8. All right. Let's get into this next track, man. Don Life with Lil Wayne. I'm excited to see what Wayne. Actually, I'm not excited. I'm curious to see what Wayne does on this track. I haven't really been excited about a Wayne verse in a while, which is sad because I remember when I used to see Wayne's name on the track and really get excited about it. But curious to see what he does on this one. We're gonna get it started in 3, 2, 1.
I like that. I did. Wayne got off. Sean got off.
Yeah.
It was a cohesiveness of get off on track vibe.
I like that one, man. It was alive. It had energy to it. It stood out. I enjoyed it, man. I like the Michael Jackson sample. Put me in the mind of "It Ain't Hard to Tell" by Nas, which is on my favorite album. So I rock with it. I love the quote in the beginning of the song, and I love the quote at the end of the song. Lil Wayne delivered. He came in and added to the track, didn't take nothing away. He wasn't. He didn't seem lazy because Lil Wayne could feature and sound lazy as hell sometimes, and I didn't feel like that with this one. So I like this one, man. I'm leaning towards the soft 4.
I'm not mad at that. I thought it was a great track. I thought they both did their thing. Not what I expected from the track just off the name, but it was good. I'm not mad at it at all. And I agree with what both of you all said. Wayne came in and delivered, and that's what we want from him. I feel like Sean did the same thing on this one. I feel like sometimes when he's matched with the right people, he still feels the need to like go hard. And it's good that Wayne can still inspire rappers to do that because if Wayne kill it on your track, you got to do the same thing. So I don't know if that was what it was or he had already laid his track or what, but I thought it would match well together. I would give this one a 4.3.
Okay.
Man, I was right in. Now I kind of want to raise it, but I was coming in at a 4.25. Because I really felt that competitive Big Sean in there again,
Yeah.
And he's on there with a legacy artist, so he's like, the sample flip was dope too, but it was dope here. I mean, I always love a good Wayne verse, and like that beat paired up with Wayne very well, and I feel like Sean just like he complimented that in his own way too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one. That would be something that I think I would run back. Yeah, 4.25.
That
Okay.
it. All
Yo,
right.
this next track is 9 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
That's Friday Night Cypher. He got everybody from Detroit on this one.
Man.
Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, so we're gonna do half of this song this week, guys. We're gonna do the second half of the song exclusively next Friday at 1 p.m.
Yo, 9 minutes.
A couple scores from the comments. Fun Size gave it a 4.5. Devontae gave it a strong 4. JLR Music STL gave it a 4.5. Amit gave it a 5. Gorgeous gave it a 4.3. Tanam D gave it a 4. Chris Buchanan gave it a 4.2. B. Ortega a 4.3. Ash Pass gave it a 4.8. Studgy gave it a 4. Delicia gave it a 4. Ashanti gave it a 4.3. Sweetie Band gave it a 5. Anthony Bolton gave it a 4. Russell Wren a 4. Atomic Phoenix gave it a 4.3. Gertrude said 4.5. Listen again. No, I'm good. He's saying he listened again. So a lot of, I don't see a lot of things below a 4 in this one. Anthony Bolton gave it a 3.85, but everybody else is between a 4 and a 5 on this one. So I think we all agree that this was a great song. It was a pretty good song. I don't know if I would say great. It was a really good song. How y'all want to do this next track since it is 9 minutes long?
Bro, we got to hear the verses. I feel like this is going to be a crazy rap track that everybody's going to try and get off. I hope some people fall off. But I don't know. I feel like we got to listen to it its entirety. Luckily, after this is another story. And then Dom Kennedy.
Well, we can skip the story, obviously, because if the story was another song, then that would be about 6 to 8 minutes anyway. So we can just go through this song real quick.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's
All right,
take
here we go.
this
Let's
Friday
get it started. This is the Friday Night Cypher with everybody from Detroit that has ever rapped before on this track. And we're going to get it started in 3, 2, 1.
Yo,
Yo.
Christ.
Enough. Eminem, just stop.
Listen, bro, he got to get off, bro. If it's a song for
he don't,
Detroit,
bro.
you gotta
have to
still
get
gotta
off
go
at this
hard,
point.
bro.
A decade of getting off. Everybody submitted a 16. He's like, yo, just take the 64. Sir, we said
so
1
what?
six.
So what, Josh?
He be doing
He's
too
earned
much.
that right. He's
We didn't
earned
need
that
this.
right.
No.
He
It's-
earned that right.
He was
And
3
listen,
minutes out of the 9-minute record.
But let's be honest, though. Let's be honest. Hearing Eminem on that type of beat was dope. Because he typically doesn't do.
That has nothing to do with my argument. I'm saying enough.
Yeah. He be doing too much, man. Just come in with a quick one and then tap out.
I don't mind Eminem.
You
I will say this. I can't listen to Eminem and decipher what he's saying with my eyes open. I have to like close my eyes and tilt my head to absorb it all. Like it's a lot.
Eminem got doing too much when it ain't required. It's like seeing a Cirque du Soleil act at the Chevron station. Like you don't have to be doing all this right here, man. Just chill. Royce the 5'9" and Big Sean were my favorite verses, and it just proves how lyrically head and shoulders these cats are above other cats in the city. They should have had Elzai on here.
Yeah.
Who is one of my favorite Detroit MCs, because that rapping off beat shit can go.
I can't get with the T Grizzly. And then the one dude sound like Keek the Sneak. I was like, what's that? I had never heard it, if I had never heard it.
When Royce came in, rapped on beat, showed the skill level, it just dipped out.
Bro, you know what's crazy? I feel like everybody had a choice to pick a beat. Royce was like, who go before me? All right, just send me whatever beat he got. I'll just rap off that. It don't really matter to me. Everybody else like, I'm going to show my skills. That one dude, Bodie James, I liked his flow, but I also love the fact that he's rapping off of We Gonna Make It. That's like one of my favorite songs of all time when it comes to rap. So like he wrote the shit out of that beat, but I like that he picked. Royce was just like, it don't matter the song. Right. I'm finna do my motherfucking thing, bro. And he did it.
Yeah.
And he did it. It
would have been hard to see Royce and Eminem on the same verse going back and forth.
Man. We got that on the album though.
Yeah,
we got a whole album of that, Josh. We got multiple albums of that.
But this is a Detroit freestyle, bro. Like these are the moments where I feel like having more fun like that could happen. This is a playful, bro. It's a 9-minute record. How are you gonna say we got that? We got plenty of Eminem in this.
No, I'm saying we got that and Royce and Eminem's albums. They've done the albums together. Good. What is it? Bad versus Evil, right, Tom?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we got that. Now, what I would have liked to see, I would have loved to see Big Sean, Royce, and Eminem do a cipher, but keep going. Like if they had kept going, like come in, that would have been fantastic.
They could have got rid of everybody else on the track and just had them three, and I've been like, cool, Detroit's in the building. That'd have been enough for me. And here's the testament to how skilled Big Sean is. I didn't know, I wasn't sure when he came in, but I was like, yo, this dude right here can rap. And it was Big Sean. I thought they were changing so quickly, and I was just like, I don't know who's up to bat. I was keeping up at first, and I was like, wait, did it change? Who's? And then I was like, this guy right here is good. And I was like, oh, it's Big Sean. I was like, oh, of course. All right. So,
you know what? Keeping in the buck, I don't even know if I can rate this track accurately, with as much as that went on, and Eminem deciding to have 3 songs to himself.
It don't matter, Josh. We cannot rate this one, and the rating for the overall album is not going to change. We can all agree that. We already know. Even without hearing this track with Dom Kennedy, we all kind of know where we are with this album.
Slow down. I know it's going to slow down for Dom.
Oh yeah, Dom ain't rapping all fast.
You know it's going to slow down for Dom.
He ain't rapping all fast. But since you said that, let's just go right into the Dom track.
Go into it, man.
Last track on the album, Still I Rise, featuring Dom Kennedy. We about to get this joint going in 3, 2, 1.
I like that one, man.
Horns.
I like that, man. That's how you go out.
That's an outro, man.
That was a slap right there. That was one of the strongest tracks on the album.
It's nice hearing Dom on a beat like that.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
I was impressed.
I was like, Dom Kennedy closing the album out?
Dominic Kenneth E.D.
I'm gonna go listen to some Dom right after this. I ain't gonna even hold you. That put me in the mood. Listen to some Platinum Chanel real quick. That was a great song. Very motivational, very uplifting. I think the title was great for it. Y'all know how I feel though. Once I saw it was like a minute and 12 seconds left, I'm like, okay, Dom finna give us that verse. Then Big Sean, you know, that's why it's important to be your own boss, you know what I'm saying, to some capacity, so you can have control over the things that you got going on. I said in some capacity, so you can have control over the things. That's what I said, Tony. I didn't mess up. That's exactly what I said.
I'm watching you.
That's cool. That's what you're supposed to do. It was like a minute and 12 seconds of this. I get it, but
the talk. Yo, I'll be coming back to that track for sure.
Mm.
It's gonna get the skip after the verse though. I'm gonna just take it back. After the verse, I'm gonna just take it right back. I was like, I don't need to hear all the talking, man. I just want to hear that.
That's no problem, Skip.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Tony been acting real funny since we put what's his name in the group chat quoting him.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Like my man Tony Baker say, look at who you came to see.
We the Ducks, you better.
We the Ducks, you better.
That made my day yesterday, bro. I was so excited. I pulled over just to watch it. I was like, I gotta watch it, man. I gotta watch it.
That's great.
Somebody put a good question. Well, we haven't rated this one yet, but somebody put a good question in the chat. They said, if we had to pick one favorite track, what would it be?
Mine is Lucky Me. Easy. Lucky Me is my favorite.
Ooh.
I can tell you my favorite is Lucky Me, the one with Nipsey, the one with Anderson .Paak, the one with Dom Kennedy, and that track that really stood out.
The one with Diddy.
The one with Diddy. Those are my favorite tracks.
No, I would dare say the same thing.
Yeah.
Dare say the same thing.
I like the Lil Wayne track.
The Wayne track wasn't bad though. I did like the Wayne track. Yeah. I feel like you could take those tracks right there and make a nice little 7-piece.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Those are those moments that I was talking about. Like, it could, like, the ones that we were looking for, we want to condense those because we found them. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I feel like part of this album was made for another side, but I can't put my finger on it.
So what are y'all giving this last track though?
Oh, the last track, I'm giving it a 4 or 5.
4 1/4.
I'm giving it a 4 1/4.
Nah. You said 4 or 5, Tone.
I'm taking it down a notch because
you ended your turn.
Him talking at the end did take away from it a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I'm at a 4. I would have gave it a 4.25, but that talking, fam, the talking,
man.
I get it. You got something to say, but say it in a rap. Then that guys, that's just my humble opinion. I understand that people are like, no, I like that and all that. I get it. You know, some people do, but like,
y'all don't hear the words. No, man, because he's rapping too fast. Tell him to slow down, take a breath in between the cadence.
Yeah. Overall, Big Sean's Detroit 2 album rating out of 5. Let's go.
say a 4.18.
That's higher than I expected.
Me too, Tone.
That's a lot higher than I was expecting. I'm giving it probably overall album, probably like a 3.3.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was,
I was right there.
There was a lot of low grades in there, man.
Yeah, I'm right there at a 3.4 myself. Because if we being real, like it had some cool songs, but we literally just said there was 5 to 7 songs that he could have taken off and made that a whole album. 5 to 7 songs out of a 21 track album.
Three or four of which were
talking.
We're just talking though. So I mean, they're not really true tracks.
That's true. But okay. So all right, let's do the math, Josh. We had
1, 2, 3 stories.
Okay, so you said Lucky Me. You said the Nipsey track, that's 2. We said
I like Wolves.
You like Wolves?
I like Post.
Okay, so that's 3.
For me, Body Language as well.
Body Language as well? Okay, that's 4.
I was a fan of Body Language.
That's 4. Did you like Respect It? The one with Young Thug?
Before that, I like Guard Your Heart, so that's 5 for me already.
Okay, that's 5.
Respect It was cool. I would probably run that back.
So 6.
Lithuania,
Right.
Full Circle, yes.
Okay.
2088, no.
Right.
Feed was cool.
Okay.
Dawn Life.
Okay.
Friday Night Cypher, aka the Eminem headlining show.
So you gonna run that back? You gonna listen to that every time?
No, absolutely not. You did. I was showing that Eminem just took way too much time on that.
Gotcha.
And
then Still I Rise.
Still I Rise. So that's
8.
That's 8 for me.
That's 8 out of 18 tracks.
There's no way that could be over
a 4.1.
Yes, it can.
8.
Yes, it can.
8 out of 18
because the way I rated them, I'm not going based off of the overall. If I like 8 tracks or these, I'm going off of the number ratings.
Okay.
I'm still gonna stand by the 4.1.
Okay, Josh.
Okay. All right.
4. What did I say? 4.18, 4.12. I don't know. I was
kind of high because you gave a lot of 3s.
Yeah, I did, but I also did give off a couple 4 1/4s and a cup, maybe 1 4.5, 2 4.5s.
That sound like a
3.8. I'm standing
sound like a 3.8 to me, Tom. But you know what I'm saying?
To hear that Josh is doing. Okay. Okay.
I'm at that 3.4 for your boy, man. 3.4 for me. And that's with me liking I like the intro, I like Lucky Me. I liked the Deep River song with Nipsey, but again, that wasn't my favorite. So that's 3 tracks. And then I'm going to jump to Guard Your Heart with Anderson, Full Circle with Diddy, Don Life is 6, and then Still I Rise I liked okay, so that's 7. That's 7 tracks for me. And if we doing 7 out of 21, that's 1/3.
Yeah, because I can tell y'all right now, I always came back to Lucky Me, the Nipsey track. When the Post Malone track comes on, I usually skip. Body Language I do like. Guard Your Heart, Full Circle. I don't even remember Feed. I don't even remember what it sounded like. And then Still I Rise. So I'm really coming back to rotate hard like 6 tracks. Well, I'm gonna just be like, let me find the Big Sean to get these tracks going. It's like 6.
No, Tone, our math is correct. You and me, we on the same page with the math. Josh, however, obviously failed algebra because he got to percentages and they beat the shit out of him.
Because here's the thing. Let's equate it to the Nas album, King's Disease. On a 13-track album, I honestly listened to and repeatedly listened to 10 out of 13, maybe 11 out of 13 of those tracks. Repeatedly. I probably skipped the first track. I probably skipped this one that didn't really stand out. And then that's it. Everything else, let the album flow. But this album, there's no flow. Skip City or just like, oh, I forgot this was on.
All right, well, let's see what some of the people gave it in the comments. Cheyenne gave it a 3.3. JLR Music SCL gave it at 3.5. Funside said it's a 3. Coco gave it a 3.8. Venus gave it a soft 3.5. Malcolm Woodbury, he didn't rate it. He just said 50. I don't know what that was about. Russell Rand gave it a 3.0002. Jay Kirby 123 gave it a 3.1. Gold Maze just said low 3. I don't even. I'm just getting done with it. Ashley Brown overall 3.5. Gorgeous overall 3.5. IJ Eves gave it a 3.3. Jenny Zombie gave it an overall 4.2. Oh, look at that, Josh. You got company. Michael Carr gave it a solid 3.8. Yeah, man. So everybody's around where me and Tony are for the most part, around the 3.4, 3.5 area. So look at who you came to see. We the Ducks, you better. Well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Best Silent Listener Party. Make sure you hit that like on your way out, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with us for letting us stretch this out over 2 weeks because of time constraints. We try to be a little earlier with posting what album we're gonna do, but since we were continuing this album, we didn't feel the need to rush it all the way. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. I wouldn't mind doing that Conway the Machine album that dropped today. But who knows what comes out next week? So we might wait to talk about that and decide.
Village drops their album next week, if not the week after.
Who does?
Who does?
Village. That's Earth Gang, Jid, Mariba, a couple other homies. They put a song out.
What's it called?
Village is like a
collaboration.
Little label.
Oh, okay.
So Jid was with them before he signed to Dreamville. He was rocking with them. I feel like he kind of finessed that with them, like to sign him. He's like, man, you got to take my boys too.
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's a good guy right there, man. That's a good guy. I want a new Jid album. Real talk though.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't mind a project with Jid and Black either. Be honest with you.
They got one. I don't know where it's at, but they got one.
I want to hear that because Jid can hold a note too. He was on that one track, and he did all right. I would love to see that.
Hereditary is my favorite. One of my favorite off of the Never Story.
Yeah, that was a good track right there. It's a good track. Good track. All right, man. We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you tune in to the Best Silent. I'm sorry, not the Best Silent, but the Keep Your Distance comedy show tonight. It's going to be a great time. Kicking off at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tickets go off sale at 7 p.m. So get your tickets now. You can use the promo code Mobsters, or you can use Mobster, no S, or use the promo code Tony, as in Tony Baker. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Hey.